Hello and welcome to IndianExpress.com. The assembly elections of 5 states and the dates of which have been announced by the Election Commission today. To discuss these developments, I'm joined by my colleague Amrit to throw more light on what these elections mean in terms of national politics. Amrit, first of all, the election dates have been announced in 5 states, namely Uttar Pradesh, Manipur, Goa, Uttarakhand and Punjab. What do these elections mean when we talk about national politics?
See, for a while we have been saying that state politics, state elections have their own dynamic. But in this particular bunch of elections, because of the way the national debate has been, I think it will have national ramifications, because for each parties which are in the fray in any of these states, they might have a certain kind of impact, and that impact will not just be in that particular state unit, but it will also have an impact nationally for them.
Right, but how do you analyze the importance of what this election means to BJP, Congress as well as the Aam Aadmi Party, who's contesting elections for the first time in Punjab and Goa?
If you start with Aam Aadmi Party, for example, they seem to be in the running in Punjab, in Goa. So if they do very well in these two states, it will be the first step for them towards becoming a national party, going beyond Delhi where they have had office. Now take Congress for example. They haven't done well after the 2014 general election. So this is and of these 5 states, they are in power in at least 2 states. Manipur, Uttarakhand, they hold office. Punjab, they have a big chance because Akali Dal BJP is facing 10 years of incumbency. Then Manipur, which is the other state. UP, yes, they are not a player, but they also have a stand a chance in keeping power and maintaining power and retaining power in Manipur. So it's very important for Congress to win at least 2 of these states. Uttarakhand, retain power in Uttarakhand and Manipur, win back perhaps Punjab and Goa. And for BJP, the BJP, which basically sees as expanding its footprint all over the country, and it's been winning state elections as well, local bodies election. So they have to, Punjab is going to be very difficult for them because, as I said, the incumbency of 10 years. But the rest of the places like Uttarakhand, where they have a very strong unit, they won office before. What about Uttar Pradesh then? And the bigger question is about UP. The question for UP is that they have to win it in the sense that in 2014 Lok Sabha election, yes, the poll dynamics are different.
Absolutely.
But in 2014 general election, they won 73 seats in UP, 73 of the 80 Lok Sabha seats in UP, and about 40% votes. So they are the front runner if you go by the data provided by the 2014 election. So you are expected to, 2.5 years down the line, you are expected to win this state. If you go purely by your performance in 2014, and anything less than a win will certainly hurt BJP.
As you're saying, anything less than a win would definitely hurt BJP. But when all of this is coming very close in the lines of demonetization issue, how do you think that is going to either help or bring them down in terms of the elections?
So we still don't know how it's going to pan out electorally, but we can be very sure that it's going to be the top agenda, at least in UP. That there are reports about farmer unrest and all these things coming because of the demonetization thing. So I think it will play out, and it's a 7-phase election which will go up to March.
Absolutely.
So you need to. The repercussions of demonetizations are likely to kick in by then, and so it is going to be the headline event in UP at least, Punjab certainly. So in most of these states, it's going to be some sort of a mini referendum on demonetization.
Okay.
And because of this, also the way Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister, campaigns. So he has basically, if you look at the Lucknow rally, it was basically like me versus BJP versus rest.
Okay.
And the person in charge of BJP is no longer the state unit chief, but it's Narendra Modi. So it's, in that sense, it's also a referendum on Narendra Modi's leadership.
Okay.
So that's the way I think the elections will be perceived.
Alright, thank you so much, Amrit, for analyzing and throwing more light on what these assembly elections mean when it comes to national politics. The counting of these assembly elections will take place on 11th of March. For more news and updates, log on to IndianExpress.com.